Mark. How are you today?
Hello, Mary Kay. I'm good. I hope you are too.
You've got a beautiful background there.
I
Um,
do.
yeah, Mark Banta is the president and CEO of the Piedmont Park Conservancy, and I know that's Lake Mead in the background. So, can you tell me about the park and what you do there?
I can. I'm Mark Banta, President CEO for the Conservancy. We're the nonprofit that helps maintain, program, beautify, and preserve beautiful Piedmont Park. A 100-year-old park. We've been here 30 years, but we work with the City of Atlanta as private-public partners to do all the wonderful improvements and all the programming and the upkeep and maintenance here in the park.
And since COVID-19, you obviously aren't having events like you normally do in the springtime. But what is going on at the park?
Yeah, it's been interesting, and I'm really glad that they have left the parks, the green spaces, and the Beltline open, because as all these attractions and all these places closed and spring rolled around, people needed a place to go and clear their head, to get some daily exercise, to walk the dog. And that's what Piedmont Park and some of the other critical green spaces for the City of Atlanta and the region have done. There's always debate and conversation about what things should be closed down, but I'm glad that Piedmont Park's been able to serve that role even during COVID-19. And for the most part, people have behaved and kept their distance and not got in big groups. But it's an ongoing thing that the city and the Conservancy try to watch for.
Well, I know because I've visited you at the park before. You have activity there, but you also do the maintenance, as you said, and the improvements. So what has been going on the past few weeks? And has it changed?
Like a lot of businesses, our business aspect has been impacted. We're roughly $4 million business a year. We try to operate like a small business, even though we're a nonprofit. But 50% of our revenue is from facility rentals and from programming. So that beautiful active oval where everybody plays ball, or Magnolia Hall, this group's been in before for our award ceremony. Those are all sitting dormant right now, and so that's had an impact. But nonetheless, as I mentioned, the park has had significant increase in crowds and usage through this time period, and so the maintenance team, the operations team, continues to take care of the park in this spring transition, doing their great maintenance work, a lot of detail work.
I think I remember that you have a farmer's market there. Do you still
Yeah,
have that during this period of time?
we do. It's a modified farmers market. We call it a green market, and it's normally has live music and chefs demonstrations and a lot of those types of things. Right now, we're doing a modified green market where folks go onto the website, piedmontpark.org. They order directly from the producers. We've linked the producer and the consumer together, and then they're able to come by our community center. The package is already created for them. It's ready to go. It's low impact, probably lower impact than going to the grocery store, frankly. But we've continued to maintain that program. We think it's an important one for people to be able to get fresh fruits and vegetables and other good, healthy food.
Yeah, and with the beautiful weather we've had, I know that the people more and more will be heading out, going to the
Mhm.
park. What do you look forward to in the next few weeks?
Well, like a lot of folks, I'm watching carefully to see what the CDC recommendations are. I hope that we get some additional recommendations that might allow us eventually to continue some of our outdoor, smaller group volunteer activities, those types of things. So we just are being cautious and careful and thoughtful, but also carefully following the medical recommendations. We feel very fortunate to have the governor leading the way that he's leading, and also the CDC here in our backyard, and other medical experts providing us great advice, and we're trying to follow that as best we can.
You have always been a strong, active member of the Urban Ag Council and Malta. Before that, you were a president many years ago. And we appreciate all the support and
course.
You've always been very helpful in guidance and mentoring us as we and the other officers as they move through the organization.
Well, it's been my pleasure. You know, we've been given much, and we try to give some a little bit back. And thank you for your leadership and the board today and the work to continue on all that great work and the great efforts for a wonderful industry. Thank you for that.